G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and today we're doing another Japanese build. This one is an Enchanting House. And this is another installment in my Japanese shops series, so if you've been building a nice commercial district in your world, then this build will fit in perfectly with that. But it is a little bit different, and I'm not just talking about the shape of the roof. This one is actually not a shop. This one is built for you, for the player. And I'll turn the shaders off for this one because we're going to go inside. You see, the interiors of the other builds are all decorative, but this one is kind of like a base. It's meant for you to use. So if you come in the left door here, we have a little nether portal room. And if we come in the front door here, we've got a nice bedroom and a pretty cool looking wardrobe. And if we go upstairs, this is where all the action is. We've got a great big enchanting room. And it also doubles as a bit of a brewing room. We've got netherwort growing, a few brewing stands, we've got looms up here, an anvil, a grindstone. And yeah, it's just a nice little addition. If you're just living inside of your Japanese town, then this can be your enchanting house. And pretty soon I'll have a storage room coming in a Japanese style, so you can build your entire base in your Japanese city. And this is also the building I used in my Japanese fort time-lapse, so if you wanted to build the fort, the tutorial for that will be coming soon. And just like always guys, you can find a materials list in the video description. So let's get started. To begin, we're going to build a rectangle that is 13 blocks by 14. And you can just build this out of stone. And once you've done that, we're going to skip the first 2 blocks down the bottom here. And then we're going to build lines of blocks out 4 blocks long. And then just put 7 blocks along the end to connect them. And the front of the build is where this little rectangle is, so what I want you to do is skip 2 blocks. On the third, place a stone brick stair, and we'll do the same from that side, and then we're just going to use a mixture of andesite and stone stairs. And then over at the back we're going to place a chiseled black stone just out on the diagonal, and we'll do that on each end. And then what we're going to do is find the exact middle. We'll place a stone brick there. And then either side of that we're going to place stone stairs, and then 1 block in from the black stone we'll place a stone brick, same on that side, and then just fill in the rest with stone brick stairs. Once you've done that, we're going to place a stone brick wall on the 3 stone bricks, and they'll have lanterns. Alrighty, come around to the side, and when I place a stair we're just going to use a random mixture of stone and stone brick. And when I place a block, it's just a random mixture of stone and stone bricks, so you place them however you like. And what I do on this side, I want you to copy the exact same thing to the other side. So we're going to start with 3 stairs, and then a block and another block in front. And from this end, we're going to skip the first 2 blocks, and then place 2 blocks there. And then we're just going to put in our random mixture of different blocks. And then in here, we're just going to fill that up with stone. Then grab your stone brick walls, we'll place 1 on each corner there with a lantern on top. So go ahead and repeat it on that side. Then what we're going to do is, looking toward the back of the building, we're going to place 7 stone blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the same from the end here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 7th one, we're going to run these all the way along like so. So that line should be right in the middle of our 2 lanterns. And then we're going to add 2 stone there and 2 there. And then we're going to fill up this gap with a mixture of stripped birch and stripped oak logs. So you can just pause the video right here and copy that. Okay, now we're going to fill in these 2 rectangles. So we'll start with the big one here. So you can just pause the video again and copy this. It's just a mixture of andesite, stone bricks and sea lanterns. And once you've built all of that, you can put a light grey carpet on top of the sea lanterns. Then we'll do the small rectangle. So once again, pause the video and copy that. Okay, looking from the front, we are going to skip the first 3 blocks here. On the 4th one, we're going to place 4 stripped dark oak with dark oak planks on top, and then chiseled blackstone there, another one up the top, and just connect them with polished basalt. And we'll do the exact same thing on this side, so skip the first 3, then we're going to go 4 dark oak with the dark oak planks, our 2 chiseled blackstone and polished basalt. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to build something on this side. I want you to copy the exact same thing to this side. Okay, so I'll start building on the left. Just here on the grass, we're going to go 2 spruce planks, 2 spruce fences and spruce planks, and then 5 stripped dark oak. Then out on the diagonal, we'll put a chiseled blackstone. We'll grab a polished basalt, 3 of them, and another blackstone on top, and just next to the blackstone we'll put a dark oak fence and a lantern. So just keep building the exact same thing on the other side until I tell you to stop. So now we're going to come around to this side here. We're going to start with a sea lantern right there with a spruce trapdoor on its side, and then 1, 2, 3 stripped spruce, and then with spruce planks we're going to go 2 there, 1 on the diagonal, and right here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped spruce. Now on top of our planks we're going to put 2 lines of dried kelp blocks, and then lying on top of them 2 more stripped spruce, just like that. Then back around to here, grab some spruce fences, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we'll continue over to here. So next to this lantern we're going to place 4 stripped spruce, and then upside down stone brick stairs, and just throw in a stone one wherever you like. 5 of those, and then 2 lines of dried kelp blocks and stripped spruce across the top. And in the next spot we're basically going to build exactly what we've got here, except for this stripped dark oak isn't going to go all the way to the ground. So come along to the chiseled blackstone, just diagonally from that go 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped dark oak, and then just copy what you've got right here. So when you're done, you'll be looking like this. The only difference is there are 3 stairs down the bottom there, but there aren't any on this side. Okay, so you should have both of those walls done, and this is the bit where I tell you to stop copying it to the other side, because we're going to move on to the back wall. So behind each of these lanterns, we're going to put 4 stripped spruce with a spruce fence just on the top block there, so do that behind each of these. Okay, now with stone bricks, I want you to break those 2 blocks, put in the bricks there, and then right here we'll break those 2 and put in our bricks, and then we're going to do upside down stairs again, so that'll be stone bricks with the occasional stone stair mixed in. So just put 4 of them in each of those gaps. Then grab your dried kelp, we're going to put 2 on each side here, with 4 spruce fences in the middle, so we're just making a window, and we'll do the exact same window right here. 4 spruce fences, and then we're just going to run stripped spruce all the way across the top. Okay, now what we're going to do is build this wall right here, and it's a little bit wacky, so you'll need to bear with me. Okay, so come in your front door and come right to the end and turn to the left. And what we're going to do is right here, we're going to go 1, 2 stone, and just behind that, 2, 4, 6 stone. Now, on this stone here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 stripped spruce, and we'll put 1 lying on its side across the top with 2 kelp blocks in there. Then we'll put a spruce fence there, another there, and hang lanterns. Okay, so next to this little pillar of stone, we're going to place 3 light grey terracotta. And then I want you to look at it from this side. We're going to skip a block and place another 3. And then what we're going to do is put 4 stripped spruce on that side, another 4, and 1 lying on its side. Now come forward on the diagonal. We'll put another pillar of 4 stripped spruce. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then another pillar of 4. On each side here, we're going to put 3 light grey terracotta. We'll put upside down spruce stairs there, then come to this side, and we're going to place a spruce door. And once you've done that, we're going to place a stone block there just next to that spruce, and then 1, 2, 3 light grey terracotta on top. Each side of that, we're going to put 4 stripped spruce, and then I want you to swing around to this side. We'll go 1, 2, 3 spruce fences there, 3 there, and next to these fences, 3 stripped spruce. Alright, so we'll build our staircase over here. So just next to this spruce pillar, we're going to put 2 spruce stairs. then a pillar of 4 stripped spruce. Now just in here, what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3 stone. This will have 3 light grey terracotta, and this will have 2 stripped spruce. Then look from the front again, we're just going to fill in our stairs. So we'll put another 2 there, and another 2. And then we can go to the back of our stairs, and we're just going to fill this in with stone. The only thing to remember is right here, we want a dried kelp block. Okay, now I want you to look up to this top bit of spruce here. We're just going to add a log lying on its side, and under that we're going to put stone all the way along, and you can plug up that gap there with 4 stone. And then come back over to our staircase, and we're just going to add 2 more stairs to the top like so. Then you can come back in here, and what we're going to do is right there, then skipping 2 blocks right there, we're going to put oak trapdoors in a little pillar. So I want you to look at it from this side. So look toward your lanterns, and in that spot we're going to jump up holding shift, place 3 of our oak trapdoors like so, and in this spot we'll do the same thing. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come right to the end here, looking toward our 2 little pillars of trapdoors. We're going to place another pillar of 3, just like that. Now what we're going to do is grab some stone, and on top of this stone here we're going to place 5 along the bottom, 3 up in the corner, and then 3 across the top, and we're going to fill in these 8 blocks with our dried kelp. Then grab stripped spruce. In this corner here we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 spruce planks across the top, and in front of all of this, stripped spruce. Okay, now we're going to come out to the front of our staircase here, and just in this gap we're going to put an upside down spruce stair with spruce planks beside it. On top of the planks we're going to put 2 dried kelp, then 2 stripped spruce across the top. Then grab some stone blocks, and we've got this little gap in here. Just plug all of this up with stone. Okay, once you've plugged up that, you can look toward your front door and come over to the left here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 stone against the basalt on the left hand side, 3 stripped dark oak, and then on the other 2 sides, 3 stripped spruce with spruce fences in between our spruce. We'll do the same thing over here, but it's just reversed. So 3 stone, this time the dark oaks on the right, 2 spruce on each side like so, and then our 3 spruce fences. Then on the right hand side here we're going to put 2 stone there. Then we're just going to run this stone all the way over until we connect. Okay, so just in this gap here we're going to grab our light grey terracotta, put 3 on each side. We'll put upside down spruce stairs in the middle, then come into here and we'll place in our spruce door. Now, directly ahead from our spruce door here, we're going to place a spruce fence with a lantern, then turn to the right, and we're going to put a nether portal in here. So just in this gap, we're going to put 3 obsidian, 3 across the top, 3 right there, then break those stone, put in our 3, and then you can just come up the top here, and what we're going to do is plug up that gap with stone, and we'll put 2 more across the top. Okay, looking at your portal, just on the left here, we're going to put a pillar of stripped spruce, and in this gap, 1 plank and 2 dried kelp blocks. Now turn to your left, just under the window, we're going to put a spruce plank to cover up that sea lantern, and in the same spot on the other side, same thing. Okay, that has been a lot of crazy building to get our rooms in place, so just quickly double check you've got everything in the right spot. Now what we're going to do is look at this little mess of logs and pillars right here. What we're going to do is add an extra stone there, an extra dark oak, and an extra stripped spruce. Then come down, stand next to your staircase, looking in this direction. Right at the top here, we're going to put 3 upside down spruce stairs. Look to your left, and we'll put a fence and a lantern. Then you can come to the outside, looking at your front door. Just on top of these pillars of stripped spruce, we're going to put 5 across the top and 4 fences on that side, another 4 on that side. Then right up on top of this, we're going to put 5 sea lanterns with spruce trapdoors across the front. Okay, now we'll do the ceiling for this room here. So just on top of these fences, we're going to run stripped spruce along that side and the same on that side. And then you can come up the top and we'll put 3 spruce slabs right there, Looking at the sea lanterns, another 3 spruce slabs, and then we're just going to fill in the rest with spruce trapdoors. And in the room where our nether portal is, all we're doing here is filling in the ceiling with spruce planks. So that one's super easy. Then above our staircase, what we're going to do is put 2 stone there next to our sea lanterns, then a spruce plank, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 stone. And then we're just going to put in 6 spruce planks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then just on the end of this stone, we're going to place 6 stripped spruce, all lying on their side with 4 stone blocks on the end. Then looking at our sea lanterns up here, next to that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 stone, and then come in this direction, and we're just going to run these all the way along until we reach the end. And then we're just going to connect these with polished blackstone bricks. Okay, come around to one of your sides where we've got this bit sticking out, and we're going to put blackstone bricks on each end with 5 stone in the middle, and go ahead, do the exact same thing on this side. And I can see the comments right now. Why on earth would you make the build so confusing? That's impossible to follow. Well, that's because it looks cool on the inside, but hopefully you've been able to follow all of that, and all the weird stuff is gone. It's pretty simple building from now on. So come over to your stairs. We're going to add 2 more stairs on the top. Then look back in this direction. On these first 2 trapdoors there, just hold shift, put in 2 sea lanterns. Then we're going to go 3 spruce planks and another 3 with 2 sea lanterns on the end. And then all we're doing is filling in this area with spruce planks. So run it around your staircase like that, and then just fill in everything else. Okay, come around to the front of your building, and in this corner here, we're going to put a pillar of 5 stripped dark oak. Next to that, a pillar of 5 stripped spruce, and we'll do the same thing on this side. So on top of the stone in the corner, 5 dark oak, and 5 spruce next to that. Now just behind our dark oak, we're going to put another pillar of spruce, but this will be 4 blocks tall, so do that on each side. And at the back of the building, we're going to do the same thing, but it's not going to be right in the corner. The dark oak's going to be 1 block back from the corner, so we'll put a pillar of 5 there. Next to it, a pillar of 5, and then coming toward the front of the build, a pillar of 4. And we'll do the same thing over here. So in this back corner, just 1 block in, 5 dark oak, 5 spruce beside it, and coming toward the front, 4 spruce. Okay, looking at the front door again, just on top of the stone, we're going to put a plank there, a plank right in the middle, and another plank, and then we're just going to run stripped dark oak all the way along. Then come to the left-hand side, we're going to put a sea lantern there with a spruce trapdoor on the front, and on the other end, we're going to do a matching one. These will both have spruce planks beside them. And then we're going to put 5 bookshelves. And you can come to the inside and we'll make our enchanting table. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3. And in the middle, we're going to put 2 more on each side. Okay, then we'll spin around to the back wall. Just on the ends, we're going to put spruce planks. And then we're going to put 3 sea lanterns like that, and all 5 of these are going to have spruce trapdoors on the front, and we're going to run stripped spruce logs lying on their side in between them. So come around to the next wall, we're going to put a sea lantern on each end there. They will have trapdoors in front, and then we're just going to run spruce planks. And once you've done that, you can come to the inside, and just on this wall, we're going to put spruce trapdoors against the sea lanterns. So now come down to the front of the building, and we're going to do a bit of greenery. So grab some jungle leaves. In this corner here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 jungle leaves, a couple of grass, and then just against the side of these blocks, we are going to run spruce trapdoors. And on the opposite side over here, we're going to put in 5 jungle leaves like that, with spruce trapdoors. Then we're going to build 4 pillars of 4 spruce fences. So that's 4 blocks tall. We're going to put another one there, another, and another. And once you've built all of those, we're going to connect them to the top of that stripped dark oak. And we're also going to run the fences all the way along and connect there. Then looking from the front, in this gap, we'll hang a lantern and another lantern right there. Now grab dark oak trapdoors. just against the top of the fences, we're going to run the trapdoors all the way along. And then looking from above, we're going to run a line of them just on top of our fences. Behind that, we're going to switch to dark oak slabs. We'll run a line along there, then we'll put dark oak planks next to the planks there. Same on that side, then back to slabs. We'll run them along, and then we'll finish with a line of slabs across the top. Okay, now we're going to build our blackstone roof, and what I build on the left-hand side here, I want you to copy the exact same thing to the right-hand side. So we're going to come to just above our window. We're going to put in a blackstone brick with a polished blackstone wall on top. Next to that, a stone block with a blackstone brick slab on top of that. Then grab some stairs. Right way up, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just below our stairs here, we're going to put a line of the brick slabs. So run them all the way around the corner, finish there, and then grab some polished blackstone buttons, and we're going to run them around just on top of our slabs. And once again, what I build on the left-hand side, I want you to copy to the right-hand side. So just on top of this brick right here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brick stairs. And below that, we'll put another 7, and just below that, we're going to put 7 brick slabs. And these will all have buttons on top. And just over to the left here, on top of that stone, we're going to place a blackstone brick slab. And then with our stairs against the stone, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in front of those, we're going to put a line of our blackstone brick slabs. Whoops. And we're just going to run that all the way over till it connects there, and these will all have buttons on top. And on the back wall in the corner here, we're going to put a polished blackstone wall, and another one right there, and then you can grab your slabs, and just here on top of our fences, we'll run a line of slabs all the way over, and then we'll just connect this line of slabs, and they will all have buttons. Okay, come back around to the front and we're going to start building up the walls. So on top of this blackstone wall here, we're going to put 3 dark oak fences with another polished blackstone wall on top. Next to that, we'll put a dark oak fence and a lantern. And we will do the exact same thing on this side. Now, on top of the spruce planks here, we're going to put 2 stripped spruce logs on all 3 of those. Now the middle one's going to have spruce planks on top, but the other 2 are going to have barrels, and whoops, that's the wrong way. We want to come to the inside and place them lying on their side so they look like that. Then we can grab some spruce fences. We're going to put 6 in the gap here for our windows. Same on this side. And then we'll come to the inside again, and we're going to put furnaces across the top with the face of the furnace facing inside our building. And then we're just going to run a long line of sea lanterns all the way across the top, and on both sides of these sea lanterns we're going to cover them up with spruce trapdoors. So do that on the inside and the outside. Okay, now we're going to come around to the back wall, and the back wall is going to begin the exact same way that the front wall did. So we're going to put in the lanterns on the sides and the dark oak with our blackstone wall up the top. So do that on both sides. Then grab your stripped spruce, and on top of the planks there we'll put 2, and we're going to put 2 on top of the sea lanterns as well. And once you've done that, we'll put a spruce plank in the middle, then come to the inside and we'll put our 4 barrels lying on their sides. In each of these windows, we are going to put 2 spruce fences, and then we're just going to put our furnaces in between. Then finally, just like we did at the front, we're going to run our sea lanterns along and put the trapdoors on each side. Okay, now the 2 side walls are exactly the same, so I'll show you this one and you can copy it to the other. So on top of the sea lantern, we'll put 2 spruce planks, then we're going to run a line all the way over with an extra one up on the top there. And then in the middle, we'll put 3. We'll have spruce fences in the windows, and on each side of the windows, we are going to have oak trapdoors. Then across the top, we're going to run a line of stripped spruce. Then right in the middle, we're going to put a strip spruce facing straight up. And then we're just going to run sea lanterns in between these. On the dark oak here, we're going to put a cobblestone wall, one on the spruce, and another one right there. Then with blackstone buttons, we're going to put 2 right there in the middle, another 2, and 2 more on the spruce. And then it's pretty easy. We're just covering up our sea lanterns with our trapdoors, and we're going to do that on both sides. Okay, come to the front of your build, and what I build here, I want you to copy to the back wall. So not on the sides, just the front and the back. So on top of the stripped dark oak, we're going to put stone blocks, and we're going to run stripped spruce in between those. Now right in the middle of the spruce, we're going to place a sea lantern with a stripped spruce log on top. Now on the outside of the build, we're going to put a spruce trapdoor, but on the inside, we're going to put an oak trapdoor. Now each side of this, we're going to put 2 spruce planks, and then 2 stripped spruce, and 2 stripped spruce lying on their side on each side like that. Now grab some dark oak fences. Up the top here, we're going to place 2 of them. We'll put an upside down stair above our trapdoor. And then we can come to the outside. We're going to put dark oak fences again, but these are a block lower than the ones on the inside. And against the planks, we're going to put 4 spruce buttons. So build that on the back as well. Then we're going to come over to where our lantern is, and we're going to put a cobblestone block above the fence. Just to the side of that, we're going to put a blackstone brick slab with a cobblestone slab toward the front, and then we're just going to place another one on the diagonal. And we'll put a stone pressure plate on top of the cobble block. Then we're going to place 3 more cobble blocks, one on top of that wall, one there, and another. Then behind the pressure plate, we're going to put a cobble slab. We'll put a cobble stair right there, and then grab some stone buttons, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and do what we just did there right here as well. So you should be looking like that when you're done, and once again we are copying the exact same thing to the back wall. Okay, so once you've got all of that in place, on each side here, just on top of our sea lanterns, we're going to run blackstone bricks. Okay, come back around to the front, and once again what I do here, copy to the back wall. So right in the middle we'll put another stripped spruce with a dark oak fence, either side spruce planks, and then we're going to put a stone block above that with upside down blackstone brick stairs. Then grab some cobble blocks, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll add an extra one on top with a stone pressure plate. Then grab some cobble stairs, and just above that stair we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and the same from this side, 1, 2, 3. Okay, come to the inside, and just above our upside down spruce stair we're going to run a line of stripped spruce all the way along, and on each side of this we're going to put a line of spruce slabs. So one on that side and another right here. Now just against that stone we're going to put another stone with a cobble on top, and we'll do the same up this end, stone with a cobble. And then we're going to run polished blackstone in between these. And then we're also going to put the brick walls on top. So just stone brick walls. And we'll also put one on that stair and one on that stair. And then we're just going to run cobble slabs all the way along here on top of our walls, on top of that cobble, and one right there. Okay, back around to the front, and once again copy this to the back wall. So starting on top of that blackstone wall, we're going to put a blackstone brick with another one beside it, and same here. And then we're just going to put bricks every second block, and in between them we're going to put blackstone brick slabs. Now just in front we're going to put a line of brick slabs just at this height here. Run them all the way over, and then we're going to come down a block. So put a temporary one there, one on top, and break that. And then you can run these all the way along till we connect, and they will have blackstone buttons on top. And then right next to the pressure plate there, the stone pressure plate, we're going to put a blackstone brick slab with blackstone bricks beside it and a blackstone pressure plate on that. Against the side of that, we're going to put upside down blackstone brick stairs. And we're just going to go back and forth like this until we connect like so. And then you can do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, so once you've done that on both sides, we're just going to fill in the roof, and this is super easy. So you can start against the top half of that cobble wall. We're going to place a blackstone brick slab, build it out to the corner like so, and we'll do the same on this side. And you can run your blackstone buttons across the tops of these. Now once you've done that, just on top of that cobble wall, we're going to run another line of slabs all the way along. And then on top of this line of bricks here, we're going to put our buttons. And after that, guys, it's super easy. We're going to do the slabs 2 more times, just like that, coming up on the diagonal. And after the slabs, it's just 3 lines of the blackstone brick stairs, like so. And just remember to put in your buttons right there. So just go ahead, fill in your roof. And so when you're done, your roof will be looking like this. And what we're also going to do is decorate around the outside. And just to save a bit of time, I'm just going to do a little loop around the building. And you can place the leaves and grass in exactly where I have if you want to, or you can just make it up for yourself. Okay, it's time to do the interior. So come in the front, turn to the left, we'll put a flower pot with a flowering azalea. We'll come into this room, we'll do a chest and an ender chest, and you can light your portal. Then we can leave this room, turn to the left, and what I want you to do is face the doorway. You can see the sea lanterns there. We're going to go 1, 2 trapdoors and put a third one just so it's centered on our door. In this corner, we'll do a flower pot, dead bush, and oak leaves. Then in our wardrobe, grab some spruce stairs. We'll put one upside down on each side with 2 spruce slabs in between. Then we'll put an armor stand on each end, and you can decorate these with whatever armor you like. And then grab some snow, and I'll put 2 layers there and 1. It just looks like sheets for our bed. And speaking of that, we'll do our bed. So grab some stripped dark oak wood, the one with bark on all sides. So put that on each side there. 3 stone in the middle with 3 dark oak slabs on top of the stone. In front of the stone, 3 smooth quartz, 3 white beds, and 3 smooth quartz slabs. And on each side of our bed, we are going to put a flower pot. We'll put a flowering azalea and a regular azalea. Then you can come out of this room, turn to your left. Right here, we'll put a flower pot. We'll put another one in front of the window. We'll put a birch sapling there and a cornflower in that and a double chest. Okay, we'll come up our stairs, and right in the corner here we'll put a barrel with a double chest beside it, and then at the same height as our furnace we'll put a spruce fence with a lantern. And we're going to do that same fence and lantern in all 4 corners of this room. Okay, once all your lanterns are in, turn back to this wall, and right next to the double chest we're going to put a loom right there. Then 1, 2, 3 upside down spruce stairs and another loom. On the front of the loom, we're going to put oak buttons, brown carpet on top, brewing stand in the middle, and each side of the brewing stand, 3 candles. You can light those up, and we'll put an anvil on the end. Okay, you can throw in your enchanting table, and then on each side of our bookshelves, we're going to put 3 soul sand, dark oak trapdoors in front, and you can plant your nether wart. So we'll do that on each side, and then just on the left hand side here, we'll put a grindstone, flower pot there, dead bush, and flowering azalea leaves. And then you can turn to the left and right. In the middle here, we're going to put a cauldron. You can fill it with water, and we'll put an ender chest beside it. Against the planks, we'll put an item frame and a clock. And then looking over to this corner here, we'll put upside down dark oak stairs. Another one right there with a dark oak slab in between and a dark oak trapdoor on the end. And in the center of this table, we're going to put a glow item frame, a brewing stand there. We'll put some scaffolding in front and a birch trapdoor on top of that. Then grab some dark oak fences. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to look up at our ceiling and find the center of that spruce log, and we're going to put a spruce fence there. Then looking from the side, spruce stairs and a trapdoor, and we'll do the same thing looking from the opposite side. So stairs and a trapdoor. We'll hang 2 chains from the fence and put a shroom light on the end, and now we need to make some banners. And this is the banner we're going to be making, and we need 4 of those. And if you've watched my shop tutorials before, you'll understand this, and you can just pause the video, but I'll explain it for people who haven't seen it before. So we're going to start with a yellow banner, then you're going to add the red brick pattern to it, and then the steps are up the top, so we're going to add this fading red from the bottom. That's what it'll look like. Then a yellow flower charge, then a yellow border, and then a black border. So do that 4 times. And then you can just go ahead and hang one of these from each side of your shroom light. And the last thing we need to do is a rug. So look toward your clock, and we're going to start with light grey carpet on top of that sea lantern. And we're just going to do a little squiggle like that, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, then switch to grey carpet. We'll put 2 there, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And believe it or not, guys, we are completely done. So congratulations if you made it to the end of this one. It is a much more complicated build than I usually do for these Japanese shops. But it does look super cool, and now you've got one that is actually super useful for your world. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Cortezerino, and I'll see you later.